let's talk about the landing page. But one question I had was like, is it better just to push all traffic right now to the homepage?
No.
No, okay, then
I
I get what
mean,
you're saying.
well, let's
I'm just
talk
trying.
about that.
I'm trying to find the. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to figure out the benchmarks. I'm like, okay, if you create a crappy landing page that's worse than homepage, but you don't know because you're not testing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, yes, you and I, we're on the same page. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah,
Try to
you,
try
you
try try
probably,
try to change. Let me give you a new link. Let me give you
oh,
a new link because
okay.
I just changed it.
Okay. But yeah, I would definitely, it's the crappy thing because it's like you don't know what's working and what's not or why.
Andrew, I would just a quick observation, like the 18x better heat transfer, that's a very technical value proposition. Practically as a consumer, like the crispy base every time may be a much better thing to sell me than just the heat transfer.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing that every time it's on top.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like crispier pizza every time. Why? Because 18x better heat transfer.
And honestly, I think I'm not sure I believe the 18x. Everybody says it was steel over stone. It sounds outrageous. Like technically it should burn a pizza then.
I mean, you can always link like a random spec from the internet. Oh, this is the conductivity stuff of stone versus steel. You'll find something that you can put there, but I don't think that matters. I think to me, what matters is, oh, my pizza is going to be crispy. That's all I would care about, not the 18x. And you're right. I think most people wouldn't even believe it, but I don't think it matters again. I mean,
so there's a lot we can cover here. So first of all, Andrew, Karan, great call outs. But like, first of all three of these are like viable landing page options for ads. So to your point, yeah, I can't tell you which one's going to work best, but I can tell you my thoughts and tell you the differences I see here quickly. Like first, I actually like this headline on your homepage, make the best tasting pizzas from home year round. Like that's actually, use that headline in an ad. Like that's pretty good copy. Because like it literally is like an action, make the best. So it's like telling me make it, make the best tasting pizzas from home year round. Like then that opens the door to, okay, how, what is this? Wow. How do I do that? I would like to do that. But it also is, there's a little bit of vagueness to it. Cause like, if this was in an ad, you wouldn't know what it's selling. Is it selling the dough? Is it selling the sauce? Is it selling the cheese? Is it selling an oven? Is it selling it? Yeah. So you don't know. So it's maybe not the perfect, but at least it's a good angle there. And pretty good for this site for the, like, definitely good for the homepage. So all three of these, for what it's worth, have reasons why quickly. So that's good. So yes, to your point, you should be running your ads, like take whichever of your ad seems to be doing best and run it to all three of these pages if you want, or two of them, and see if you can get a discernible difference in add to carts or checkouts, if not purchases. And just see if there's anything there. It's going to be imperfect. It's, not a perfect clean test, but you'll get some data. So that's useful. But I would definitely want to be more focused on one of these landing pages. And I want to call out the variables I'm seeing here. Let me just double check how we're doing on time. I think.
I want to very well. Okay, I have another comment. In fact, we can talk about it.
Sure. Yeah, go for it. What's up?
So I think a lot of very briefly, what I can see is you're focusing a lot on comparing it to other pizza stones. And that's a bit limiting. I mean, why not just say, well, you don't need a specialty pizza oven with this thing? Because
this one,
honestly, I don't want to buy an uni if I can just make a good pizza. I don't want uni. I want a good pizza.
Yeah, this is a good.
From what I've understood briefly from you, Andrew, it actually does exactly that. It helps you make a high quality pizza without a specialty pizza oven.
Got
I
it.
agree.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And like
One question,
like this
Andrew.
line is good. Sorry, go ahead, Max.
Yeah, maybe I missed this at the start of the call, but like, who actually uses this product? I feel like that could be also insightful in terms of not only the messaging on the ads, but then also on the landing page. Is it a stay-at-home mom? You know, is it a hobbyist? Is it people that are really into cooking? Like, what's your take on that? Or like, do you have a post-purchase survey in place or anything like that that has been beneficial in terms of interpreting who it is that's buying?
So based on purchases, it's 80% men. It is based on my experience. It is mainly the I want to say it's not people who are chefs or things like that. It's
Okay.
but it's people who like to cook.
Okay.
But they don't necessarily need to like to cook everything. It can be people who only like to cook pizza and who have somehow gotten the pizza bug and started cooking that because it's a fairly simple thing to start cooking. And you constantly upgrade what you're doing, and like once you get to like the next level, you start really like working on a 50% hydration dough versus 60 versus 70. So I would lean towards the hobbyist, not the pros. The completely pro all in will have their own pizza oven at home, most of them.
Yeah. I think it could be intriguing to test the efficacy of a listicle that speaks to that target demographic, right? Because like my first inclination was that it was like actually like a mom, you know, and speaking to like the quickness of it, etc. But I don't know what those 5 reasons would be. But right now it feels very like technically focused, 18x heat, smaller, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And I think actually speaking to the demo about the personal use case could make a lot of sense. And that could be like 5 reasons why, guys love this, Pizzori, whatever it might be.
Yeah, it's a good call out. It's a great call out because the whole thing initially happened really focused on can we start with just focusing on taking and upgrading all the people who are tired of their stones, because technically they're already making pizza. So tapping into that market, which is a very big market, could be interesting. But it does get very technical as well.
Cool. I want to talk about the technical differences in these landing pages aside from the content, just real quick, because this is something that I see a lot in testing like different like landing flows and things. So if you were to be testing like this 5 reasons page versus this 4 reasons page versus this 4 reasons page, there's one, I mean, obviously there's very different aesthetically and like where the image is and the top bar and all that. But one thing I noticed is that this one has a full nav bar in it and this one doesn't. And like the difference between those two is significant. The other thing I also noticed is that this 1 to 3 day shipping bar on the top here is clickable and goes straight to the product. Doesn't go to the home page, goes straight to the product page. So like, I don't know if you're doing heat mapping, but what's it? Heatmap.com from Dylan. Shout out Dylan. Might be able to help you there to understand how people are escaping and where they're escaping to. But just know that aside from the content, whatever you allow people to do will dramatically impact their experience. And just be thoughtful about that and be thoughtful about what types of users are coming to your site, and like if they're warmer or colder or whatever it is. Like if someone's already excited to buy, they're just gonna like click this logo because like I don't want a landing page, I want to go like just give me the product, right? But that isn't really what you want to happen. Ideally, what you want for most people, I would recommend, and this is from my experience, but I'm not saying this is a hard and fast rule, but I think it's important. I want to get people to read. I want to get them to scroll. I find that to be more important. So what I really like about this page is that there's the bullets here, although it's kind of too quickly releasing the bullets. So I would probably not do that. But there's no button here. So that's one really important function. A lot of people are just like, they think when they see the button, they're like, oh, I'm supposed to click this button. But if they don't see a button, then they know they have to scroll. And then they can just scroll this page, scroll this page, scroll this page, scroll this page. Maybe you could have a button somewhere before you get to the reviews part. Maybe you can have a button. You can have a few buttons in here. But yeah, like then you clearly have the check out the Pizzori, and then it goes to the PDP. Like this makes a lot of sense to me, because it's making someone like kind of have to do the work to like, they have to skip by other information that could be helpful to them and that they might not have looked at otherwise. Kind of similar to how people like skip information or skip through ads on Facebook. They're just going to skip through content on your site, but you might actually want them to see it. You might want them to see this image. This image is very important, I think. I would maybe put that up further up. So just from a technical standpoint, this one has less buttons. This one has less escape routes. So I like that about this page. This page, I like that it has a hero image up top. I would probably want to kill the whole header here. Let's see if I can just delete it myself. Yep. I love just doing this. Is one of my favorite things to do now, is just do live edits of landing pages. I don't know if you guys do this ever. It's my new favorite thing. So like, yeah, I would just start it like this, and then I would again not share the 4 bullets here. I would remove this. I'd just put the first point right here, just point number 1, and then the photo for it, and just go into it. Yeah, this is. I don't know about that. But yeah, this is. I like that the product here is above the reviews. Yo, bye soggy pizza bottoms. Are you fucking Andrew? That's your ad copy right there. Use that immediately.
I'm not sure where I got that from.
It doesn't matter.
I am 90% sure it was like bye something else. This was taken.
I use that all the time.
Page.
I shot ads for anti-dandruff shampoo 2 nights ago, and that's what I wrote on the post-it note is bye shoulder flakes or bye dandruff or something like that, for sure. So yeah, just use that. You can put that on the top of this page too, like 5 reasons, 4 reasons why you'll never deal with soggy pizza bottoms again. I don't know if that's that relatable of a problem. I don't know the audience that well. This isn't for me, but like, yeah, if that is something that someone actually cares about, then they'll care about that. By the way, I don't know if this image is.